So a quick note before I start this video, the other day I hit 100 subscribers and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's followed and supported me along the way. But anyways, straight to the video, hope you enjoy, next episode coming up. What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of my 25 days around the UK. It's day 12, we've just woken up outside Meadrim and we're about to head to the west coast of Wales. So we've just parked up in Tenby, which is our first stop of the day. The view is insane, I'll show you now. So we came to Tenby on the recommendation of my brother and sister. My sister actually wants to move here in the future, so it was definitely somewhere we had to check out. I'm glad we did because it's stunning, but it's very windy. We are now in White Sands, which is where we'll be spending the evening, basically a stone's throw from the beach. Just had quite a pleasant little stopover at White Sands Camping Resort. Now we are heading off to New Quay, so I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, but we're going via the Pembrokeshire National Park. So we're going to have West Coast on our left, and on the right hand side is going to be that national park. Had to run to the van. This little spot looks insane. All we're doing is stopping off at each town along the west coast of Wales, loving all of the views. We've been down a couple of farm tracks that were a little bit touch and go in the van, but she's doing all right. And now we're heading up to Aberystwyth, however it's pronounced. So you're joining us now in Devil's Bridge, and we're at one of 3 waterfalls in this place. So far from what we've seen, it's absolutely stunning. Look at that behind us. Spent best part of the morning in the van through the Snowdonia National Park, came across this little streamy bit and we're coming for a little stroll through the woods. This is absolutely magical. I can't get over it. So I think we have landed ourselves the nicest campsite in Wales. You can see I've just walked from the van and gosh, that is on our doorstep. Couldn't have parked it better myself. Into Anglesey, and there's a few really cool stops that we've got planned in here. I'm buzzing for you guys to see those. Our first stop in Anglesey is in the town of the Lanfair Pilwingingogori Chilwinbren Robwalan Til Silogogogo is our first stop of the day. And the reason that we stopped here, which I'm sure some of you have already figured out, it is the longest named town in the UK, and I'm guessing probably the world by the length of that sign. Reporting live from the top of a windy mountain. We, where are we? Edge of Holyhead, I guess, with the lighthouse in the background. So we're all done in Anglesey now. We're heading back on the Menai Bridge, back onto the mainland of Wales. This is where we spent the night last night after a wicked day in Anglesey and driving through the Snowdonia National Park yesterday. This morning we are unfortunately leaving Wales after a couple of awesome days, but I'll show you where we're going now. In the windy and wet but very gorgeous Forest of Bowland. We're pitching up here for the evening. I'm hoping tomorrow when it's not as rainy, I'm gonna get some nice drone footage. Camera is going to do this view no justice whatsoever. I've had a go with the drone, it was a really bad idea. I almost didn't get it back because of the wind, but I think I did get some cool shots of it, so I'm going to show you them now. So we've just woken up at Castle Rig Farm. First thing we're going to do is head over to Honesters Pass. Now this has got to be the most beautiful drive So to conclude this episode, we have another recap coming up. We kickstart things off where we left last time, in Meadrim. After Meadrim, we went up the west coast via Tenby, Fishguard, Abbot Swinth, nipped into Devil's Bridge. From Devil's Bridge, went up to the Snowdonia National Park. From there to the tip of Anglesey, Holyhead, then back into Llandudno. Then after Llandudno, we went to the Forest of Bowland where we had another pleasant night wild camping. Then to the bottom of the Lake District and all the way through via Thirlmore and Buttermere, and I have to say that was my favourite experience of the trip so far. After travelling through those bits and pieces, we finished our journey at Four Stones at the bottom of the Northumberland National Park. Now, unfortunately guys, we've had to end the trip a little bit early due to personal circumstances, but don't worry, I'm sure one day in the future I'll come back and kickstart things off where we left last time. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you're excited for what's coming next. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. See you then.